Oh, hi there, VC. This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile, and I'm going to do a video and a video response to a couple of threads that have been going around in the VC. Actually, there are two that were started by Robert on my turntable. I'm going to try to leave a link below, and also there's another one about showing some trios that's been around for a while. So I'm going to do three of them in one video, so you don't have to see me for too long. First, show bands with two lead guitar players. So I'm going to start with the obvious one, one of the biggest names in this category. Judas Priest, of course. This is scene after scene. Here we have Glenn Tipton and K.K. Downey. This is from 1976. Great album with big songs like Starbreaker, Diamonds and Rust, and Sinners. Sinner, if you know, of course, I think you all know this album, so that doesn't need any much to be said or added to this one. So, first one. Second one, here we have Tesla, their debut Mechanical Resonance with two big guitar players also, Thomas Keogh and Frank Hannon. They are the dudes when they were really young, many years ago. So there it is, number two, Tesla. Next, a band from the LA area, big name in the glam rock. Of course, it's Red with Warren DeMartini and the late Robin King Crosby. This is Invasion of Your Privacy. Maybe my favorite Red album. There it is. Next, we have a band that they used to have two big lead guitar players, at least in this album. Nowadays, it's almost like it's run by one strong guitar player, and the other one is more like a hired gun. It's Def Leppard, Hysteria, a big album, of course, with here, where it is, yeah, the two guys, Steve Clark, the late Steve Clark, and Phil Collen. They have two lead guitar players, at least, in this album. They were, after this one, of course, Steve Clark died. They put out an album as a four-piece. Then they hired Vivian Campbell, but he's not as a lead guitar player as they used to be when Steve Clark was back in the band with Phil Collen. So there it is, Def Leppard. And finally, one of my favorite bands from the power metal. They are the godfathers of this style of music. It's of course Halloween and Keeper of the Seven Keys Part 1. We all know these guys. There it is, Michael Bykath and of course Kai Hansen. Keeper of the Seven Keys Part 1. So that's the two guitar players, and now with the two singers, in the lead singers in the band. First, I'm going to go with a little bit not so obvious one. When it's the Stones. Of course, here we have a big lead singer, iconic figure as Mick Jagger, but Keith Richards, he also sings a couple of songs in the studio and also live in when they're doing some live concerts. He takes his guitar and he sings a couple of tunes. He doesn't have an extraordinary voice, but he delivers some good tunes from time to time, and he also put out some killer solo albums like the one he did a couple of years ago, Cross-Eyed, I think. So it is maybe a not so obvious one, the Stones. Next we have a band, Cypress Hill, that mix rap with rock, not being a rock metal, sometimes more rap, sometimes more rock, but here we have two guys. Here, I don't know if you can see there. case, we have B-Rock and Sean Dog. They are the two singers. One of them used to be in a project with the ex Rage Against the Machine when they formed the album, the band with Tom Morello. I can't remember the name right now, but they put up some good music. It's not like Rage Against the Machine, but it's a good one. Prophets of Rage. Yes, that's the name of the band. The next one, it's these guys, the Beastie Boys. Paul's Boutique is the name of this cassette. Yes, they are a rap act, but they had very strong influences with rap and rock, hardcore in the early beginnings. Unfortunately, they are not together because a couple of years ago, one of the members passed away, and they had, of course, they share vocals. Mike D, Adam Jauch, and MCA. I think it's the name of the other guy. But there it is, a really good one, Paul's Beastie Boys, and the album Paul Boutique, a really good one. If you like some rap with some rock, please check them out. Next, I think a pretty obvious one. I think, hope it hasn't been shown. This is my only release I have on vinyl, and it's of course, sorry about the glare, but it's Kiss and double platinum. Of course, you all know this album with one big lead singer, Paul Stanley, and two a little bit not so big singers like Gene Simmons and Ace Frehley, and one a lesser one that's Peter Criss, but they all share sometimes the duties as lead singers, and they all deliver really good material. So, which is once again, sorry about the glare, but the album is like this. And finally, a band that maybe you don't know that much, that they have two lead singers. It's from Spain, Balon Rojo. They are still going out, two lead singers. One is one of the brothers, it is Carlos de Castro, that's the name, and the other one is Jose Luis Campuzano Sherpa. It's the bass player. They share vocals, lead vocals in many songs, and they also have two lead guitar players. The brothers de Castro. They both play lead guitars on the band. So there it is, Balon Rojo and their two lead singers. And finally, the other thread, it shows some power trios or bands that had three members. So I'm going to go with the big name in this one, but not so much. It's from England, from Newcastle. It's Raven. This is their debut album. Rock Until You Drop, a great one. This is a reissue from a couple of years ago. They replicate the artwork of the vinyl, lyrics and stuff like that. There it is. It's on Dissonance Records. I don't know if you can see it. Next one, it's a not so big a band from another one from I think these guys are from Australia. They mix some punk, some ska, some reggae, some rockabilly, and it's the Living End. There you have the three dudes. This is the album Roll On. There it is. And finally, a very new band from Germany, I think. They have, I think this is their only release. They put it on TCM Records, and it's Nightfire from Germany. And their album is From Fortune to Ruin. It's a really good one. If you like some traditional heavy metal, not so old school, but with a little bit of touch of modern music. You maybe you can find this album and give it a try. It's Nightfire from Germany. Another three band. They are the guys you like to know them. As you can see, they look very young, very hungry to be a big name in the music. So there you have it, three threads in one. So you don't have to see me three times, only once. Once again, thank you, Rory, for having these two threads. Hope to see you in another future video. This is Christian. Say goodbye down here in Santiago, Chile. Till next time, see ya.